Have you ever wondered what outer space looks like? Have you stared up at the night sky wondering what is really out there? You're not alone. Lots of people want to understand the magic of outer space and get a feel for what is really going on beyond our world. Several movies and books have tried to imagine life in outer space through science fiction and fantasy narrative. Our civilization has managed to put a man on the moon, and currently, SpaceX and Blue Origin have made considerable efforts to take men to Mars. But the best idea we have of outer space has been supplied by the James Webb Space Telescope, or JWST. The James Webb Space Telescope is a game changer and has begun to change the way we view images of outer space. It captures deep infrared images that penetrate through the dust to capture things that other telescopes have been unable to capture. For instance, remember how we always remember Mars as the red planet because of the image captured by the Hubble telescope. The JWST is already changing that, with slicker and captivating images transmitted since it became operational on December 25, 2021. The $10 billion telescope was launched from the European Space Agency, or ESA, launch site at Kourou in French Guiana. The first images came through on July 12, 2022, and they are stunning. Let's take a look at 5 super cool infrared images captured by this next-generation telescope. Number 5. The HD 84406. The first image captured by the JWST is the image of the star known as HD 84406. Light from the star was captured by the telescope's 18 mirror segments on the primary mirror. When you look at it, it appears like a simple mosaic of bright dots. What we see now are 18 dots, but according to NASA's associate administrator, these dots will slowly become a single star when the telescope aligns and focuses in the coming months. The HD 84406 may not knock your socks off with its beauty, but the magical nature of the first image captured by this magnificent beast of a telescope is why the image makes it onto this list. Number 4. The Southern Ring Nebula. There are few things more beautiful than a star, yet a dying star is even more beautiful. Imagine finding 2 dying stars orbiting each other. That's the peak of beauty. The JWST captured an image of 2 old stars orbiting each other 2,500 light-years from Earth. Since the stars are in the dying stage of their lives, they emit gases that form the nebulae, or clouds, which surround them and give form to the area captured by the JWST. The image is mesmerizing. The stars in the center of a dark abyss are flanked by smaller colorful dots that can be considered stars as well. Number 3. Smax 0723. Because it is an infrared telescope, the JWST can look far into the past as it takes a deep look into space. The telescope possesses the ability to look 13.6 billion light-years into the past, which is the farthest the human race has seen into space. Here is the math. 1 light-year is about 6 trillion miles. The Smax 0723 is an image of thousands of galaxies, some of which are as far as 13.1 billion light-years into the past. These images are not the current state of the galaxies. Instead, we see them just as they were 13.1 billion years ago. The image shows a smattering of galaxies like they were being depicted on a painter's canvas. The blend of blue and red, which is older galaxies and younger ones alike. The blue one depicts older galaxies with numerous stars and very little dust, while the red ones are younger with more dust and scanty stars because the stars are still forming from the dust. Number 2. Stephan's Quintet. While astronomers first caught sight of Stephan's Quintet in 1877, the first images were by the Hubble Space Telescope in 1998. Stephan's Quintet is a visual grouping of 5 galaxies, at least that was the original thought, until the clear image captured by the JWST proved otherwise. If you're a movie buff, you must have caught a glance of it in the classic film It's a Wonderful Life. The JWST has captured a far more captivating image of Stephan's Quintet, with more details and shows in better detail how galaxies trigger star formation in each other, as well as how gas in galaxies is being disturbed. What you see are sparkling clusters of millions of young stars and starburst regions of fresh star birth. This image shows the Quintet is actually a quartet, with the leftmost galaxy located in the foreground 40 million light-years from the Earth, while the other 4 are located 290 million light-years away. The bright sparkles you see are clusters of young stars, beautiful as anything you'd see today. you'll see thousands of more distant galaxies in the image background. Number 1. Karina Nebula. How would you like to see a star being birthed? For several years, humans sought a visual representation of the activities in outer space, but none have been able to see images of star birth. The Karina Nebula, a landscape of mountains and valleys with a smattering of glittering stars, is located on the edge of a nearby young star-forming region known as NGC 3324 in the Karina Nebula. The image of the area, referred to as the Cosmic Cliffs, will simply blow your mind as it shows a previously unseen mesmeric picture of the beauty of space. Karina Nebula is located 7,600 light-years from Earth and looks exactly like a huge peak made up entirely of dust and gas. While this area has been previously imaged in the past, it has not been captured in such peak detail. The birthplace of stars has an enormous amount of energy being emitted by the forming stars, which is what gives the area its form. From Da Vinci to Michelangelo or Van Gogh, no artist living or dead would have been able to create the magic of these areas captured by the JWST. It is magical as well as it was informative.